Assalamualaikum. I am Nurina Syafiah Binti Sahar, Normetric S57706. I will present about executive summary. So our proposal point out the issue of gap between the rich and the poor. Like poverty and life inequality are one of main concerns in changing world nowadays. This have causes social gap become more apparent, so minimize the gap are top priority in order to protect future generation and guarantee a comfortable life. There are three objectives of our discussion. First one is to identify the factor of the gap between the poor and the rich. The next one is to recommend target development finance, reducing irregular and poverty. And the last objective is to suggest solution to minimize the gap between the poor and the rich. The proposed solution for the issue are to invest in good public education, more systematic changes to a size system, and increase the minimum salary and wages. The estimate of resources are time, stable source of income, labor force, and strategic place to develop businesses.
Assalamualaikum and greeting everyone. My name is Noranis Binti Sakri. Major number S5849. We are from Group 9. We explain about issue the gap in living standard between the rich and poor promises to become more extreme and divisive. I will start project background. Whether they are country developing or backward countries, practically all of them have a problem with the gap between the rich and the poor. There are three objectives. The first objective is to accurately pinpoint the root of the gap between the rich and the poor. The next step is to suggest funding for targeted development projects to lessen inequality and disadvantage as well as solution to the problem that contribute to the wealth gap. Firstly, inequality of wealth or income between various social groupings is often referred to as economic inequality. As a result, the difference between the rich and the poor is cited as the explanation, since some economists come to the conclusion that inequality is good for the economy overall and will help everyone in society advance socially. Secondly, the growing degree of opportunity inequality can be used to illustrate the gap between the rich and the poor. It is said that this is the case because it discourages the development of skills, limits social and economic mobility, and directly stifles economic growth. To ensure well-being and ensure the sustainability of economic progress, it is suggested that the challenges of closing the wealth gap be solved by closing the income gap. As a result, it is necessary to measure and truly evaluate the effect of the adopted measure at all levels.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izzahtul di Buriman, Nabila S578. About the proposed solution that we want to solve our problem. That's a living standard gap between rich and poor. It promises to be more extreme and divisive. First point is to invest in good public education. Good education can reduce the poverty rate and can increase the employment opportunities and encourage society to be more democratic, and this can respectful to each other regardless the level of daily income, can help each other, poor and rich together, harmony between the community. Second point is more systematic change in the access system. It's about the improve to be more positive to bridge the widening income gap among the rich and poor. Another is because a marginal tax, which is the additional tax paid on the highest additional income units in Malaysia. That's around 20%, but to use the redistribution tax system, they more can overall to low the income people and not burden themselves. It's about the increase the minimum salary rates to be more stable one. It's more about the economic growth in relation to poverty rate. A country is more giving attention to the address the issue of income in order to reduce the poverty gap in society. We must to solve the problem that prevent the from continue. It will affect the other particular knowledge, income they save, the survive life to their daily life to be more comfortable and poverty rate can be controlled. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Luqman Bin Omar. I'm going to present team description. For the first one, the shift manager is to create a long-term strategy and develop a detailed growth strategy that align with the company vision and strategic direction. For the human resource manager, their role is to provide job searches with the career advertising and job offer in the community. Also to discuss community member needs, difficulties and goals. for the finance manager, budgeting and resource budget for the wealth gap closing initiative and program, collaborate with other department groups and stakeholders to promote income disparity policy and initiative. For the operation manager, is to promote and support the localized of the supply chains by buying from the local company. Also to encourage green operation, ethical source and fair trading. For the marketing manager, make low income product and service that meet their needs. Also develop marketing campaign, raise awareness of the social and income struggle less fortunate. Public relation manager implement CSR program that address community, social and economic issue. Create public awareness campaign regarding the income and its effect on the community. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Azni Binti Md.Som, metric number S57934. So I will present about the estimation of resource. There are various efforts that can be done to destroy poverty, such as improving people's skill in various fields and creating industrial program. However, we choose to lighten their burden by reducing the cost of spending on basic necessities. This mission can be done based on 4 components. First is time. We expect 2 to 3 years to our members to complete the purpose and a vision of our company. Our company has a mission to help a low-income people and provide a better life. Our company will start looking for the main focus to make this plan a success on the first year. In the second year, we enter the more serious stage. We will post a lot of ads on social media to find a donors from the wealthy or high income group to be the main donors in our company. We also collaborate with government, non-government and individual. For source of income, we can get bank loan for start our business. And then the income will be distributed to building rent, raw material, packaging, equipment, and minimum salary for 7 workers. However, we still need to find a donor to make sure our charity mission is successful. Next is labor. There are 3 procedures to find the workers for our company. First, skill. They may have a good attitude, trust and responsibility. The second one, we will make interview for them. The procedure to know the qualification, help, test and training. The last one is position. We find the right position for the workers. It is because to help our company enhance the productivity. Other than that, we will give a specialty based on our workers' performance. The last one is place. Place that we choose is Selangor. There are 4 factors why we choose Selangor. The first one, Selangor have a large population, so easy for us to collect a data. Second, Selangor have a lower cost than Kuala Lumpur. Third, we can attract by selling low price product. And the last one, we target the high income group to donate to our company.
Conclusion and recommended. Economic inequality is a major factor in the gap between the rich and the poor. And to address it, the government should invest in a good public education, change the exercise system, and increase the minimum salary rate. To address the income gap between the rich and poor in Malaysia, poverty eradication must be tackled across all levels. The company has a mission to help low-income people and provide a better life. Solution to the gap between the rich and the poor. In the first years, they will improve growth on employer and collect data on household with a minimum income of 200. In the second years, they will post at a social media and collab with government body and non-government body. They will use a part of their business profit to finance wage and cost.